Did you know that you could be triggered by toddlers and teens? Maybe you've already discovered this because you have a toddler or a teen or you're around them and you notice that you're really starting to get pissed at them, or you're starting to wonder, oh my gosh, are they like their parent, the abusive one? You know, you start to get used to identifying narcissistic traits and behaviors and the different tactics that are used by manipulative people. And because those tactics were used on you in the past by abusive and toxic people, when it's going on today, presently, you're really not very tolerant. We have kind of a low tolerance now in recovery, because it used to be we had like high tolerance, right? There were all kinds of toxic things going on we didn't even notice. But today in recovery, when something is going on that we know isn't okay, or that reminds us, it's reminiscent of something from the past, we start to get a little uncomfortable feeling. And I would like to tell you that that is normal. It is so normal for you to start to have an uh-oh feeling around a screaming toddler who's a little tyrant and selfish and lies. They're learning their power and their little brains are growing. They're supposed to act like toddlers. Toddlers are allowed to act like toddlers. It's appropriate for their particular stage of development, right? The same with teens. Teens are going through a lot of chemical changes. Their bodies are changing. Their brains are changing. They're having to face all kinds of difficult stuff. Guys, today, being a teenager is hard. It's always been hard. It's really hard today. Teens are struggling. We've had a pandemic. We've got all kinds of things going on globally. We have environmental issues. We're handing these adolescents a big giant mess to clean up, right? And that's a lot of pressure, plus all the other pressure. Remember when you were a teenager? It sucked. Well, it didn't get any better. Now they have social media. So let's have some compassion for teens when they're being jerks, right? Because it's appropriate. This is their natural stage of development, that they might have sort of an attitude or not really like you that much anymore, or say mean things to you, or lie to you, or be manipulative, or take a stand on something, right? Well, okay. So why is this triggering? I think it's obvious, but I feel like I need to say it anyway. It's triggering because narcissistic, abusive people use the exact same tactics and behave in the exact same ways as toddlers and teens. But guess what? It's not appropriate in that case because this is a grown-up. This is an adult. They're past these stages of development. So here's how I like to present this concept to my clients. Picture an emotional toddler. Emotional toddler. I dropped my ice cream cone. I hate you. You know, and just really being selfish. Mine, me, now. Who does that sound like? Same with teens. I hate you, Mom. Being very manipulative, duplicitous as they start to explore and experiment things. They start hanging out with the wrong people and you're getting real worried about the behaviors, and you go to confront the behaviors and you're met with gaslighting. You're met with you know, crazy making, word salad, you know, all kinds of different narcissistic types of behaviors. But it's okay because it's appropriate, because it's a teen, right? Well, narcissistic people, abusive people, manipulative people will behave in an emotionally underdeveloped way. So when you have a full-grown adult who is throwing a temper tantrum because they're not the center of attention, who does that sound like, right? Okay. I hope this is clear. Teens and toddlers can be very triggering for us. They are emotionally underdeveloped, but they're supposed to be emotionally underdeveloped. Narcissistic, abusive, manipulative, exploitative, parasitic, and predatory people are usually grown-ups, they're adults, and they're no longer in that stage of development. So that's what makes it maladaptive. That's what makes it harmful as adults. But keep in mind and be gentle with yourself that if you do find that you are triggered by your kids or by other toddlers and teens that you might be around, to take a deep breath and to use grounding strategies to bring you back down from that triggered feeling. Okay, I hope this has been helpful and has helped you to identify potential trigger that's happening to you, and this might really be an opening for you to have some stress relief by realizing that, oh, I get it. Now I understand why I feel this way.